Imagine walking down the runway during Paris Fashion Week. Well, our next guest experienced that, but the path to Paris wasn't entirely straightforward.
That's right. Dhivya Sri joins us now with her story, part of our celebration of International Women's Day, brought to you by our friends at L'Oreal. It's nice to see you. Good morning and welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Well, thanks for being here. And let's start with the fact that you were not a professional model, you were not a trained fashion designer, and yet there you were, Paris Fashion Week. Tell us a bit about the journey to get there, if you could.
For sure. So I've struggled, like a lot of Canadian kids, to feel comfortable in my own skin, feel comfortable with my culture and my identity. And because of that, I decided that I wanted to share a lot about that online. So I've been posting a lot about makeup tips, tutorials, sharing my culture, the love for my food and all of that. And slowly but surely, I built a community online that resonated with all of that. And I think that ultimately led to me walking the défilé show. And I was truly honored to be on that show.
When you started posting, what kind of response did you get back? What did you hear from people?
A lot of the times, I heard a lot of younger people, younger brown girls specifically, saying things to me like, I feel so seen, I feel so happy to be a brown girl now. And that truly made it so much more special for me being online. And I realized that it goes beyond just makeup, right? You get a sense of belonging and you get a sense of confidence when you see somebody that looks like yourself being portrayed online.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Tell us a bit more about, you mentioned you've built this community online. It has really grown, your social media presence, and so much so that you eventually became the first Tamil Canadian woman to walk that runway in Paris. Tell us about doing that specifically, what that felt like.
First of all, it meant so much to me to be there on such a global stage like that. Honestly, the energy backstage was electric and so positive. I thought it was going to be really stressful, but everyone was just celebrating and having so much fun backstage that I truly felt very happy to be there. On top of that, I was walking amongst such talented women who come from so many different walks of life, so many different cultural backgrounds. So it meant a lot to me, to be honest.
And can I just say, you're rocking the runway.
Thank you so much.
You look amazing in that dress.
That was my first time as well, so it was insane.
That is amazing. Okay, so part of the L'Oreal Paris I'm Worthy campaign is to share their iconic hoodies with someone who had empowered you along the way. So we got to ask, who is that person?
The answer is easy. I already gifted it to her. It's my mom. She has supported me through every single endeavor that I have ever touched, and I honestly wouldn't be who I am today if it wasn't for her. So shout out to you, Amma. But I am so thankful to be able to give it to her.
And you have given it to her already?
I have already.
All right, so she's wearing it proudly?
Oh yeah, she is.
Love it. All right, beautiful photo there, the two of you. And we want to remind everybody at home that L'Oreal Paris is making 3,000 of the limited Unworth It sweatshirts available at pop-up shops in Toronto and Montreal. And if you can't make it in person, you can also enter for the chance to win by scanning the QR code you see right there at the bottom of your screen.
Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you so much.
All right.
This portion of the morning show is brought to you by L'Oreal Paris. This International Women's Day, remember that you're worth it.